Hi kids, it's Mr. Bologno, and thanks for joining me. We are going to continue on our Blue Dog art activity. As you can see, I am definitely not in Louisiana anymore. I'm here with my buddies, Bucky and Beckett. Thanks for joining me, kids, once again for our Blue Dog lesson. I know you're excited to continue this, so let's not waste any time. Let's start right now. So I got my sketchbook. Remember last week I went over the basic shapes on how to draw George Rodriguez' Blue Dog, okay? And then you could add things to it in your own way after the pencil drawing. So I just left it at what George Rodriguez kind of looks like, but you can tell it's a kind of a mix of his art style with mine, because you know, as artists, we have our own way of doing art, okay? Now, I am going to outline this with a Sharpie so that you're not bored out of your mind. I'm going to make this into a time-lapse video, so then you can get going on your outlining as well. Enjoy this time-lapse video right now. All right, so how did your outlining go? Pretty good? Were you careful? I hope so. Now, I thought what would be cool to really have the different blues pop. I took one of my blue Crayola markers and my turquoise one, different shades of blue, and I thought it would be good to add certain highlights, blue lights, I guess, blue highlights, before I start painting with just the blues, this area, in my watercolor set. So what I mean by that, remember how when I was drawing these, it looked like eyebrows? It's more blue fur. I'm going to use my regular blue marker there. Then maybe a little bit here, so that stands out even when I paint over it later on. I'm jazzing it up by adding some blue cross-hatching lines on certain parts. That creates shadow. When I say shadow, it's not just one flat blue color. You're gonna see different ranges of value in terms of the blue. So you're like, what does that mean? Like light blue, medium tones of blue, and then dark blues. I want the inside of these ears to be dark blue. And I forgot to use turquoise. I'm gonna use some turquoise. Maybe around the cheeks of the head, top of the head, by the white stripe. I know I don't need to paint this part because that part of this dog is white. Maybe you have a white part to your dog that you don't have to paint. Notice I'm not filling it in because I know I'm going to paint later. I'm just adding a group of little short lines. In my opinion, it makes your artwork even that much better. And you know, I forgot to color in the nose. And use this regular blue. All right, that looks good. Okay, we're gonna paint next. Get your watercolors ready. This is gonna be awesome. I got a small bowl of water. Notice I didn't fill up the bowl all the way to the top, because if you do that, you're asking to make a mess, spill it all over the place. I just gave myself a splash of water, about that much. Then I love these watercolor sets. The reason why I love these watercolor sets, I have options, right? I can choose any colors I want. But because this is the blue dog, I am going to stick with these colors right here. Now there is one color that's so different from the blues here that I'm going to use in my work. And that's this yellow, right? When we look at George Rodrigues' original paintings, well, he did hundreds of paintings with his blue dog. His dog has yellow eyes. I am going to do a time-lapse video so that you don't have to sit there and watch me paint, even though this is fun for me. I know what you want to get started on it, and I know you want to see the finished results. So, here we go. So I'm finishing this up. I know I didn't mention about painting the background. You probably noticed this as you were watching the time lapse. I think that's just a nice little touch just to add a couple colors. I picked purple so that it looks like he's sitting on a purple floor. And then I picked a color that's bright enough that does not like blue. Because if I did a blue background, then he won't stand out as much. So that's why I used that yellowish orange. All right, everyone. I think my blue dog masterpiece is done. What do you all think? Little Mr. Bologna, Baby Yoda, what do you guys think? Take a look at it.
Whoa, that's so good, Mr. Bologna. I love how you took your time on all these details. Great job.
Aw, why thanks, you guys. They loved it. So, all right, everyone, when you're done with your painting, send it to your art teacher on Seesaw. Before I go, what did I forget? I'm gonna take a Sharpie or a pencil. Get whatever you can. Make sure to clean up your area too. I'm making a mess here. I forgot to write my name in the corner. My autograph. Don't forget to write your name. I also like to place the year I did it. 2022. Okay, I think I'm done now. All right, kids, take care. Have a good time doing your art. Keep doodling, and I will see you another time. Bye, everyone. Well, that concludes our lesson on the blue dog. Beckett over here is telling us that he's jealous that I went to a blue dog version of him, and I only did one of Bucky. But guess what? Beckett, I did one of you. Check it out.
I'm blue.